Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to play along with May I Scrap Lift You, and we are on day number 7, which is super fun. Now, May I Scrap Lift You is basically scrap lifting whomever, get permission if you're going to scrap lift. I've asked everybody that I'm scrap lifting, I promise. There is a list for May I Scrap Lift You, or you can go rogue, and that's perfectly fine. And so far, I'm going rogue. I'm trying to scrap lift, people I know or people I'm on design teams with or whatnot to start. We'll just see where we go from there. It'll be fun. So this kit that I'm using right here, it is from November 2022 from the Scrap Room. I'm going kind of in date order with these things, but I do have some handy dandy leftovers from previous kits 1 through 6, that I can play with as well. And I really have to try to make sure to look in those things. Now, rules for myself. I am trying to bring in flair on every layout, something from my color drawers in every layout, and something from my ever so fancy bling bin on every layout. So I like to concentrate on trying to use bits of stash up, because I find that I actually can use up packages of things if I do it that way. Now, if I just broadly go, I'm going to run around my craft room, it will never happen. It just will never happen. So let's take a look. I'm going to be using a collection, which is Carta Homemade. I've got a nice amount of the sticker sheet, and I've got a whole lot less of the papers. I had a lot of fun creating with this. I did design team projects with it previously. So I don't have a lot left, but we're going to make that work. I have got some die cuts. Perfect. I have got some enamel dots, so we can totally use enamel dots, easy peasy. And then I have a lot of the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So that will be fun to do. Let's see. I've got this photo here, just a little Snapchat filter. This is my daughter and the Nick, and they did a little Snapchat filter looking like a cowpoke. So totally works for this cute little homemade kind of a vibe. Next, let me show you the layout that I'm going to scrap lift. This is from Erin Taylor. Come on. And there you can see her Insta handle. So what she has here, because I think I can make this work with my kit. She's got like 2/3, 1/3 kind of a background, big block, and then 1, 2, 3 kind of clusters. Now she has 2 larger photos. I have 1 small, and a title up here. Very nice. And it looks like she did this layout for the Not Just for Boys Kit Club. So very, very cool stuff, my friends. So let's see if there's anything I want to find. Ooh, I can make a shaker with this. Why am I that excited to make a shaker? Because I have 5 million sequins that need to be used. That is the whole reason why. So I can use these things. I just wanted this set to the side to remind myself to get a shaker on. A lot of times you will see me do that if I have a frame of any kind, because until my sequin herd is culled a little bit, I like to make an effort to remember those things. Okay. And I just so happen to have a little bit of acetate from a my last kit. It had acetate, like it had stickers and stuff on it, and it's still perfectly good. So you guys can totally use your packaging. That is my little PSA there. Okay. So I've got my photo. I have that. You know what my rules and regs are. Okay. Let's try to see. So this is my biggest piece of paper, and it has this really gorgeous floral scene and then the cutest stuff on this side. But since I need the big piece of paper, we will get our concentration on with that a little bit more than we might normally do. I'm going to trim off just this bottom piece here. And, well, that really didn't do a whole lot. Why didn't that line up nicely? Why, people? Why? I don't know. Okay. There we go. A little bit better. I'm going to tear off this piece, though, because it's just kind of willy-nilly. And then, let's see. I'm going to have this piece go on this side. Which one of these pretty pieces? Oh, I definitely want to use that one. for that side. Okay, so same thing. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna just cut this piece all the way to this edge because I'm gonna get some bang for my buck is why. And then we'll go ahead here. Oh, you know, this, I knocked it off my desk recently. I bet I put this piece in upside down. Oh, well, we just will have to adjust. All right, so I'm gonna get this piece on. Then we need that really big block. So let's see what we can do with that, because this is going to make it look like we actually meant for this to line up like this. Aren't we so clever? No, we're not, but we're gonna make it work, right? I am definitely the boss of my crafty supplies. So we have that, and probably don't need adhesive here. And I should grab what I call like my ugly washi. I always have a roll of washi that I'm trying to use up that like you can, you know, attach things down and all that. All right, let's see what our next big piece is that we can have for that large rectangle she used. Now I love this piece here. Love it, but it's not gonna work. So let's see, is this my big piece or no, that definitely won't work. So let's go in with this really strong coral and we're gonna cut it. Yeah, that seems all right, about right there. And then we're gonna cut it about right there and just get it plopped on too. Not doing lots of overthinking. I'm looking at her piece. Oh, I think she did some inking. That would have been smart. That's pretty. Okay, so we have this, and then it's about here-ish on her project. Okay, about. Actually, hers comes over. It would have been a little bit wider. I could have cut it a little wider. Oh my goodness. But the one thing that I can tell you that I'm already seeing why I like this deeper coral on here is it's breaking up the patterns a little bit because my patterns got some boldness to them. They do. So it's breaking that up. So next thing, I'm going to mat this on a scrap of white cardstock. I don't have any scraps of white cardstock yet. Handy dandy. But I will mat it on that and then, you know, maybe mat it a couple times on some cute pattern paper. I'm racing to talk. Then I'm going to start placing my goodies here and there and see if we can get a layout going. I've done just a few things. I created a shaker pocket with some Spiegelmont Scraps sequins in late summer thoughts. And yeah, I'm almost done with those, so that's good. Let's see. I have a couple pieces that have to work on doing a little bit of fussy cutting with, and guys, I just had them. Here's one. I do have two. Oh, and here and here. So I need to trim out those pieces to create some die cuts. And then, oh guys, I like the little piggy. Definitely want to invoke the piggy. Favorite family memories does not work. Life is better in the kitchen totally doesn't work. Home is wherever I am. Home sweet home, no. You are my sunshine can work. Bring in that peachy color like the little rooster, and thank you does not work. Together is our favorite place to be will work. Little flower and choose to shine. Okay, so I did the usual where I basically get rid of whatever won't work because, you know, why have it in my space? And guys, obviously tons of these stickers will totally work. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, and I did go ahead and add this sage green paper. Now it was kind of cut in half, but we pieced it together. It'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak my little shaker in there so I have a nice little something right next to the photo. Now I'm going to have a title. Don't know what it is yet. Like this one that reads home doesn't really work. So I'm just gonna come up with something else. Let's see. Don't have good title bits there. Let's see. On the bright side, and oh yes, the pink's not good, the navy's not good. So I might have to look at this. Ooh, wait, these kind of read as black, so that works. but these read as too navy, so these won't work. That's what I was saying ooh to. Okay. Oh, I kind of like, I'm getting into other stuff. I kind of like this big white arrow. I might have to invoke that to bring it in. Okay, well, okay. So, oh yes, I think will be our title. Because we need a title. So, going to, before things go too far, I did like the idea of this big, strong white piece. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to put it up on some foam and do something like that. Erin had a bunch of word strips on the bottom of her project, and I'm not going to have that. So, this is going to be just a tiny little nod to that. I don't know if I can use that pencil as well. It's an interesting idea, though. Just already bringing in stuff while I still have stuff for this kit. But, you know, limited product, and you just start bringing in whatever all willy-nilly, apparently. So, I also, guys, I like all of these pieces. I like the idea of this, oh, I have the sticker on there still. I like the idea of this little ruler too, because it matches this collection. This is Vicky Boutin and this is Carta. Who knew they wanted to be such good friends? All right, I'm gonna go underneath kind of like so. Then, let me see about this pencil. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do that, find a place for the ruler. I'm gonna start placing some things. I'm gonna do that off camera because, you know, I just move things around and around and around. And I'll be right back. I've got this whole base down. I've got a few pieces that I fussy cut out that need to go on. I ended up fussy cutting out 3 of these florals. It is what's on the back of this sheet here. So I kind of have some cluster bases. I'm thinking that this one maybe needs to shimmy up a little bit. We need to be able to read our title, which is, oh, yes. All right, so I need to grab some flair before I go much further, but I also have some really cute pieces that are on here. I rather like this little chicken. Not sure why, but that's getting some play. Little chicken can go on. There we go. Maybe because she's been known to call my dogs her little chickens. All right, I'm gonna get some flair. I'll meet you right back here. So I grabbed 3 heart-shaped Scrap and Happy Studio Flair in nice yellow tones. Tried to keep it all one color because I already have a lot going on. Now I have a piggy, a chicken. What animal can we pop up there? Well, we have a dog, but that's not really what I'm vibing. Kind of thinking this other chicken is very red. Or do we want to be fancier, everyone, and get this ever so showy one? I think we're going for the showy one. I think we need to do this. So we have that. I did go into my color drawers and grabbed some of these hexes out. They are also acrylic, or epoxy, I should say. So we'll be able to get a little bit of shine going there. All right, so each of my clusters has a floral. Each of my clusters has an epoxy flare. And each of them have a critter. That's how that went. We've got sequins here. Probably going to bring a couple of the same sequins in to my clusters so that, you know, it makes sense that they're there. I have that. I've got really good enamel dots as well that are part of this kit. Oh, and I have to bring in bling. So maybe I'll do like one of each. I don't know. So let's see. I don't want to go that dark yellow. So something just pinged off. Did you guys see it? Something totally pinged off. I'm going to go opposite day and put a couple of hexes like kind of on the other side of the epoxy. Guys, what pinged off? Oh, well. All right. So I like this one that reads shine. It can kind of be tucked out. And then do we have another? Oh, this little one that reads dream is cute. So we're just doing, I'm just doing hexes kind of on the other side of our fun projects. Don't really want to put it under the chicken's butt. That makes me feel a certain kind of way. All right, so we're gonna have some polka dots on polka dots right there. And then we need one more guide. I don't want to go that darker color. Free, bold. Mercy. Oh, the other one, that says dream. Ooh, I like this one. I'm gonna go right there with that hexie. So we used more things from the color drawer. We have to bring in a bling. Let's see what we have in here. Before we go, well, I have to do a sequin. I have to do an enamel dot, guys. It's not easy. Okay, hold on. Maybe we'll just have, is that too light? Guys, I'm using these yellow bling. I've been trying to move them along since the dawn of time. Life has become grand because we get to use these up. Oh, okay, not the exact perfect shade of yellow. It's not, but it is worthy of something happening. Okay, we have that something happened from the bling. We need to do a little enamel dottage. Now, I'm thinking of using this lighter color so something shows up a little bit. We'll do that, and then we can come in with this. Perfect. We have that. Now, I want to use even more of these enamel dots because in a wonderful, perfect world, I would not have so many just everywhere. All right, so we have those colors. Let me do the green. What we see here, people, is somebody trying very hard to use up enamel dots because it is time for this one to go. So we have that there. Kind of have three things going there. Then thinking I can just do a random tomato colored soup one there. And a random one here. There we go. Gone. So I'm going to pop a couple sequins on and then I'll come back and show you my finished layout, my friends. All right, my friends, that is this layout done. Now, couple things. Inspired by her layout like crazy. Did not exactly stick terribly close to it, but inspiration is fab. Used more stashed, used a kit I've already designed with, used Flair from Scrap and Happy Studio. Fabulous small business, my friends. Used this kit from another fabulous small business. Oh, and sequins from, hey, another fabulous small business. Okay, anywho, getting a little weird with that. Stuff from the color drawers. I used bling, actually used up a little bit of this bling I've been trying to get to. So I have done all of my rules and regs. I have these things on here. I am super duper happy with it. So my friends, I think that's what I have going. I will get some still shots up and links down below. And I'll see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye for now, friends. Oh, guys, I should do a little bit of this, and I didn't. Look at that little shaky. Okay, that's really it, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.